I'm not a smith.
I heard footsteps. What in the...
We will win, definitely.
Is someone there?
I'm not a weaponsmith.
Is someone there? If you want to steal something, go somewhere else.
You lucky here.
Who are you?
I am Jafar, a big fucking hero and friend to homies. Well, I was once. Me Sada.
What do you mean, you were a hero?
Look at me now. Jafar become Matar. Matar of Gnu. He must train young Gnu.
Is that bad?
No, but it means Jafar must watch over protege. Cannot sail sea anymore. Jafar stuck here on stinking Tyrannus. Me Sada.
How's your protege getting along?
Jafar failed. My Pivi has been among humans too long. He never really learned from Matar what it means to be good Gnu.
Who is your Pivi?
My protege, he called Ali. He running through camp telling everyone he wants to be fucking Guardian.
Then let Ali become a Guardian. After that, you'll be rid of him.
But Ali is Gnu. General Magnus has never accepted GNU before.
There's always a first time.
You taking my piss?
Why don't you both just sail somewhere else?
We come because GNU needed here. Jafar feel responsibility for homies and good for Protege. Jafar still only here because Protege no want to leave.
If you like sailing, I could use your help. I need a skilled thief like you on my crew.
Yep. Jafar happy at idea. Generous offer. But Jafar is Matar and cannot just leave Protege.
I'll take care of Ali.
What? You talk to Magnus so he will make Ali a guardian?
I think I'll take a closer look at your protege first. Does Ali have any special skills that might impress the general?
Well... he's a GNU.
This isn't going to be easy.
Okie dokie. I wait here till you done.
What is it? Is there a problem?
No. Why should there be a problem?
Because everyone who talks to me comes with a sack full of problems, and I solve problems. Those who control magic have nothing to fear.
You seem confident.
You bet. Just look what the mages have done here on Tyrannus. We don't care if the gods have abandoned the world. We don't need them anymore. The more crystals our minds produce, the greater our power.
How many crystals have you got with you?
Me? Oh, it's not worth mentioning. A handful, and that's it. This stuff is needed elsewhere more urgently.
Then you certainly won't mind handing over a few.
But not all of them. Here.
Tell me something about the crystals and the mines.
I've no idea why the crystals are so powerful, but I do know they burn a nice hole in our enemies, and that's precisely why it's so important to mine them.
Right. What else do you do, apart from making speeches?
Ha! Impressed, aren't you? Well, I'm waiting for the next order from Magnus. As long as he issues them, I'll be ready in advance. He who is well prepared will succeed in this camp, and that will be me.
How about a round of knife throwing?
Sure thing, but I don't compete against any buffoon. I'll enter into a knife duel with you just as soon as you bring the necessary gold. But remember, I don't have time for these games when I'm not by the wheel. Don't just stand around. Make yourself useful.
Don't you dare pocket anything.
Another amateur in the camp. or the ugliest dock whore I've ever seen.
Is this how you welcome every newcomer?
No, just the wimps.
I've already got enough to deal with right now. What is your problem with me?
That's enough. I can stop this little game now.
Game? What game?
Information. That's what I was after. I provoked you, and you revealed something about yourself, my naive friend.
Alright, I got it.
So it seems. You didn't allow yourself to be misled a second time. I think you've learned enough for today.
Why have you sided with the Guardians?
Well, for one thing, you can convince yourself that it's safe here. But the real reason is that you get a roof over your head and a meal on the table.
You don't sound very convinced.
I don't care how important extracting the crystals may be. I'm not going to work in some bloody mine. So my motto is, keep your head down, and you'll have a good life here.
What do I need to know about the camp?
You don't expect a lecture from me, do you?
No.
Good. Because you'll figure most of it out for yourself, anyway. What I can recommend is that you take a look in the back room of the tavern now and then. Occasionally, you'll meet someone there you can challenge to a drinking contest.
Who takes part in the drinking games here?
Oh, there are a couple of real pissheads running around here. Keep an eye out. If you really want to prove that you can hold your liquor, there's only one way. As soon as you find someone standing in the back room of the tavern with a bottle in his hand, challenge him to a drinking contest, and may the stronger liver win.
Why does someone like you need that information?
Isn't that obvious? Information is valuable. It can sometimes determine the course of entire wars. Keep your ears open, and you can pocket a lot of gold.
So, you're rich.
I wouldn't be for long if I told you that. Never peddle the fruits of your labours. Old street wisdom.
Alright. You are rich. What sort of information do you have to offer?
Since you don't perform guard duty, and you don't manage our stock lists, I don't have much for you. Of course, those robe-wearing bureaucrats have something to offer, but I'm sure you would have figured that out yourself. No, I've got another offer for you. Fork out some gold, and I'll teach you a few tricks. If you've got it, use it.
Anything you can teach me?
If your offer's fair.
I'm not good enough yet. What can you offer?
Everything you need.
Where in the world is my soap?
One day, Ali will...
Be a big guardian?
Yes, exactly. How you know?
Your master told me.
Mata Jafar, clever Gnu.
You are a pain in the ass for your master, Titch.
No, Jafar not cause concerns. I will be fighter and use magic.
Ali will be strong and no longer need Jafar.
I promised your master I'd help you.
Homie helper. Good thing that. Ali needs homie friends for General Magnus. He will never let Ali be guardian. You go to General, talk to him. Ali will come with you.
Do you take gnomes on as cadets too?
As cadets? You must be kidding. Gnomes aren't exactly what we need here.
But you can easily allow them to work for you.
Are you talking about Ali? He's wanted to become a guardian since the moment he arrived here. I must admit, the little one has already done a great deal here in the camp.
Then train him.
Well, convince me. I don't have time to teach him all the basics. Show me that the little one can at least fight, and I may consider training him.
General Magnus might be willing to train you. You wouldn't be a cadet, but you'd get a foot in the door.
Yippee!
Slow down. First, he'll need to see if you've grasped the basics of fighting.
Ali can fight like Panther. I'll show it to General. But how?
We'll just put on a little staged combat.
Yes, but you're much bigger than Ali.
Didn't you say you're as strong as a panther?
Yes, but you mustn't defend yourself or Ali not fight.
Fine. I'll let you hit me until I faint. That should convince the general.
Yippee! Good idea. You start, yes?
Alright, now, attack me, Titch.
Attacka! Do it!
Let in! You show him. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes right now. That wasn't half bad.
Ali is the greatest. Homie is afraid of Ali now, yes?
Don't forget we're just playing around, so don't get cocky. If things get serious, I'll flatten you.
Okay, homie. What about training with General?
I'll talk to him shortly.
Homie better hurry.
Oh, cut the act. I'll teach little Ali.
That is a good decision.
Keep your comments to yourself, or I might change my mind.
Your protege Ali is well taken care of. Magnus is going to train him as a guardian.
Yep. Good fucking news. Ali now privy of Magnus. Jaffa now free.
How about it? Will you join my crew?
Jaffa go on big fucking journey again. Where is your ship, Captain?
I don't have a big ship. Only a small sloop.
Fuck! You no room for Jafar! Stupid, homie! I'll wait till you have big ship. Then just come back and I sail.
Stop! Not another step. You're not going to just saunter in here, are you?
And what if I am?
No way. General Magnus doesn't want anyone to disturb the mages. So without the General's permission, I'm not letting anyone in. Are we clear?
I see. General Magnus asked me to speak to the mages.
Oh, yeah? And I'm supposed to believe that?
Do I have to get the General down here?
Nah. Forget it, I believe you. For all I care, just go in if you want.
Are you this friendly to everyone?
You aren't responsible for the mage's safety. If anything goes wrong or goes missing, I'm the one who gets it in the neck. They don't pay me nearly enough for this shit.
You put your heart and soul into your work.
Don't mess with me, all right? I thought being a guardian would make me rich and famous. I'd go out and do some heroic deeds, and everyone in the tavern would love me for it. Instead, I just hang about here, and every once in a while some cretin comes by and wants to compete with me.
How about some arm wrestling?
I knew it. Haven't you got anything better to do?
You scared?
No way. I'll break your arm. But we'll only wrestle once, for gold. And the winner takes all. Just so you know, I'm only ever at the tavern until noon. If you want to wrestle later than that, you can forget it. I'm on duty then.
Ah, now I know where that smell is coming from.
What do you mean?
The smell's here in the camp. The old men sometimes stink.
From now on, General Magnus is your master.
Yippee! My dream come true! I go to other GNU and tell all about it. One day, Crystal Glove of Guardian my Ori Kulki will be. Thank homie for big help. Yip yip!
Well, well. A new face here on Tyrannus. Reason for your stay on Tyrannus?
I'm searching for answers.
Aren't we all? But we don't prevent anyone from working. When I'm in search of answers, I study the old scriptures. That takes up a lot of time, not to mention sleep. But let's get on with the procedure. I will document and archive your arrival. Every bit of information could be important.
Well, if you say so. Aren't you worried that someone might steal the books?
No. There aren't many among the drunkards who can read. So our parchment won't be of interest to them. Losing the crystals would be the worst thing that could happen to us mages. But we've taken precautions.
How are you going to stop thieves?
The simplest means are also the most effective. Take me, for example. My valuables are always stored in my own chest. And because every single thief will search my body for the key, I have given it to the gnome Zakir. You see, it's a system that's completely safe.
Can you teach me things?
If you give me the necessary small contribution, that should be no problem. I can't teach you any spells, of course, unless you're one of us.
Can you tell me something about the shadows?
Let me think. It's not the first time that their kind walks this earth. Something is driving them on, but I can't say what it is. All I know for sure is that if they're not stopped, the existence of mankind hangs in the balance. But thanks to our reactor, we're equipped for the challenge.
Horace, the Guardian, was supposed to contact you.
Right, I see. Go on. Well,
So, we're here to do whatever you need.
Is that so? Well, let's waste no more time on Horace's silly tricks and get down to action.
What's your problem with Horace?
He's unreliable, cocky, and dawdles away his time with worldly vanities. That also applies to many other guardians and cadets. They prefer going on adventures rather than serving the community.
Cut the crap. Just give me your assignment.
Yes, it's urgent. Master Erasmus's work on the reactor is exemplary. But if we had some more rock crystals, we'd vastly improve its efficiency. Some Guardians have been sent out to the other islands in the southern seas to search for them. Unfortunately, only a small amount of them have reached me so far. We definitely need the spoils of the other Guardians. Go out and look for the Guardians who are still out there, and bring me the crystals they found. That should be all of them. Horace should know exactly what to do.
How were the shadows defeated back then?
Your perspicacity astonishes me. This question is indeed worth considering. I don't think that people back then could have created anything like our reactor. Maybe the demon hunters or the natives will be able to provide the answer. But I wouldn't expect any sensible answers from their hocus pocus.
Why do you need all this information?
There has to be an institution of some sort in this time and age that consolidates the knowledge of all mankind. If we lose that knowledge, we lose all chance of a future. Just thinking of how much knowledge was lost during the conflict with the Inquisition makes me shudder.
Teach me something.
Let me see what you can already do.
I don't have enough gold.
Steal from me, would you? That was good!
Ah, now I know where that smell is coming from.
What do you mean?
Well, well. When... Oh... No, so, but... If that... and let... It... That... Just... This... May... This...
Sir,
Is...
What?
That...
What?
Master Erasmus, but if we had... we go that whole...
What was that? And your wiry physique, distinctive facial features, interesting.
Sorry, not interested.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. Allow me to introduce myself. Ilvar, paranormalist and precision engineer. It's in the nature of my profession that I always examine my surroundings very closely.
What on earth is a paranormalist?
An inquisitive student, most excellent. My area of research is other worlds that are invisible to the human eye. I combine the results of my research with my artisan skills to manufacture various oculars. When you look through one of my oculars, your vision will increase by 500%.
So what can your oculars make visible?
In layman's terms, they grant you a differentiated look into the astral sphere, depending on the prism you use. The knack here is to catch the particular wave band to give you the required result.
In layman's terms, right.
Please excuse me. The frequent disputes with my brothers here mean I sometimes find it difficult to use a more polite manner of speech.
Don't worry about it. Dispute? I thought you mages stick together.
If only you knew. For instance, take this old codger Nurgle. He sits in his cellar all day looking after his plants. But the crystals are the reason we are here on Tyrannus at all.
Could you sell me an ocular?
Oculars, no. But the prisms you need for them, yes. Only if you join our covenant. Discuss it with General Magnus.
Can you teach me something?
We'll see.
teach me how to improve my focus of astral vision?
Alrighty then.
From now on,
I want
a trivial story. Nobody would give a shit about it now. Books on physical constitution and the psyche. I feel sleepy just looking at them. Various compendiums on astral orbits, I see. Books on nature cures. Nothing could be more boring. Geography of the Western Hemisphere. Riveting.
Don't even think about it. I'll know. Yes, I know. You're new here, and you want a quick way to learn magic. Forget it. Magic requires practice and concentration. If you expect quick success, you'll be quick to fail.
How do you know that I'll fail?
Because anyone who goes into battle unprepared is doomed to fail. Being prepared doesn't mean having proved your skills in every tavern on the continent. No. Only discipline, training, and self-sacrifice can lead to success. And now, I have other matters to attend to.
What can you teach me?
Just ask me.
I want to learn more about crystal magic.
I don't have much time, so you'll have to make do with the short version. Crystal magic may appear to be another, random form of magic to the uninitiated, yet it is capable of so much more. It contains a power to rival even that of the Titans.
How can a few crystals stop Titans?
Have you never heard that faith can move mountains? It's similar with crystals, but more practical. It's possible to channel their magic. The sooner we understand their complex structures, the stronger the magical power we can extract from them.
Where do these crystals originate?
An interesting, albeit irrelevant question. Perhaps they were a final gift from the gods, given to protect mankind from their doom. Perhaps they simply lay concealed beneath the rock for eons. In the end, all that matters is we've got them.
Sounds to me as if you want to play God.
The gods have forsaken us, and we have no need for them anymore. These crystals give us power to restore order. They are the key to man's continued survival. And so, we shall use them.
Thanks. I think I've heard enough for now.
Good. I think this little chit-chat added to your knowledge. Now go back to your chores. Right, don't mess with me.
I know nothing about crystal magic.
don't mess with me, dirty thief.
Oh, that's...
You have Master Faruko's key.
Faru? Zakir know naught about what homie say.
Faruko, the mage.
Oh, magic man. Yes, Zakir knows Mata Faruko, but no key. Homie, look somewhere else.
Come on, little man. Who's got the key?
Okay, Zakir thinks. Yep. Zakir remembers. Homie that does washing has key. Vetranio. That's name of homie.
Thanks.
Zakir doesn't care that others are poor. Jafar is greatest seafaring canoe. Yep.
No more blah blah. Homie, leave me alone. One day, Ali will become great guardian. Yip.
What do you sell?
Cookie looky.
Mind that you take off your shoes before stepping inside.
Hey, wait. Aren't you? Forget it.
Out with it.
You're the guy they are all talking about around here, aren't you?
Are they?
Yes. They say you have what it takes. So you know all about the gnomes, don't you?
You're in charge of the gnomes.
If only it was just the gnomes. There's also my wife, Paula. She keeps annoying me with unimportant things. Clean the house. Do something about the vermin. There are rats everywhere. Don't dirty the floor. Take off your shoes.
I understand.
As if I didn't have enough problems of my own.
Women.
Precisely.
Gnomes sure do keep you on your toes.
Yeah, they all look the same. I still have to find 3 of them. I got a list from Magnus. I don't have time for those little shits.
What's it like working for the mages?
They really know how to get things done. My wife and I made a point of moving to Tyrannus. We're doing well here. At least, we've got our own peace and quiet. But if the mages turn that reactor on, we'll be scared stiff.
Tell me more about the reactor.
I think it's worrying. Sure, the mages know what they're doing, but between you and me, if that thing blows up, we've had it.
Do you have a reason for your concern?
Well, even mages are human, and humans make mistakes. One mistake in their calculations and boom!
I'll take care of the gnomes.
You would try to find it for me?
Yeah.
Good. Here's Magnus's list. It's about the gnomes Dakil, Faris, and Gadi. I've scribbled a few notes on it.
About the gnomes. I found Dakil. He's here, in the mine.
Good to know. Here's your reward.
I found Gadi. He's working for the warehouse master, Rummel, down at the harbor.
I'm glad to hear that.
Where should I look for the gnomes?
According to my information, they should be here in the camp somewhere. One should be at the harbor, and another is working out in the mines.
Got it.
Jafar is greatest seafaring canoe. Yip yip.
You're not a guardian, are you?
No, the mages saved me, so I'm doing my share here in the camp. I don't know the last thing about magic, but I can forge a good sword, and a solid blade is a loyal companion in these times.
You want to stop the shadows with ordinary steel?
If only you knew everything you could do with my steel.
Ha! We'll need more than that to stop them.
What did the mages save you from?
It all happened too long ago for you to be remotely interested.
You're wrong. Tell me the story.
It all started back in the time when the Inquisition and the mages were still making common cores. I was already a smith then, and I was doing loads of overtime. I was so overworked that I forgot to fold one particular blade properly.
Okay, so you forged a bad blade, so?
But that's just it. That sodding blade ended up going to the Commandant. And of course, it snapped. He wanted to have my guts for garters. So I packed my things and went over to the mages. I never have made it without them.
So, returning to the Inquisition is not an option?
Definitely not. I hardly think they would welcome a deserter back with open arms. No, my place is here. The mages will accomplish what the Inquisition failed to do.
And that is?
Defeat the Titans, once and for all.
I think I've heard enough.
All right. I have another iron in the fire anyway.
What do you do when you're not at the forge?
I sleep.
Right.
Well, sometimes I have a little drink in the tavern after midnight. When you bang on the anvil as much as I do, sometimes your hand starts to get a little shaky. A strong drink helps to steady the bones, you know. And if you can have a drinking contest with someone on the same night, all the better.
Tell me about blacksmithing.
I owe the mages, so you'll have to pay me. But if you're afraid of sparks, you'll be a terrible blacksmith. If all you need is a better weapon, I can sell you one.
Teach me something. I don't have enough gold. Let's trade. All right. Done. That's lucky. Done. All right. Teach me something. How do you forge weapons?
It's an art in itself. When you heat up the steel, you have to be careful that it doesn't get too hot. Otherwise, it will become charred. The same goes for tempering the steel. You can make steel almost as hard as glass. However, bear in mind that it will become both sharper and more brittle the harder it is. Just experiment until you find the perfect combination of hot and cold.
Let me go to the forge. Let... Let... Teach me something. How do you make talismans?
First and foremost, you need the required materials and a quiet place where you can assemble everything. Making talismans is more about gut instinct than pure science. Just experiment a bit.
I'm not a weaponsmith.
Keep your fingers to yourself.
That's how you do it.
The mage's word is law.
If you've got it, use it.
Aim higher, right at it.
No more blah blah. One day, Ali...
What cookie?
Zakir doesn't care that...
Our goods will be safe from thieves.
Tyrannus isn't what it used to be.
Anything you can teach me?
If your offer's fair,
Don't just stand around. Make yourself useful.
I don't know anything about distilling liquor.
Go away!
What do you think you're playing at?
Nini!
we are starting out on something new. Something wonderful.
Really?
You'll see. Where's... What? Oh, are you new here? It's me, Horace. Don't you recognize me, Master Erasmus?
I'm not talking to you, Horace. Don't you have anything to do? You should stop interrupting me. I have something important to discuss with our new arrival here. Could you assist me, soldier? Or, wait a moment, what was I saying?
Greetings, Honourable Mage.
Yes, lovely. What was I doing just now? Oh, yes. How can I help you, young man?
So that was the important thing you needed to discuss.
What are you talking about, Horace? Go sweep the chamber or get back to whatever you were doing.
You seem a little confused.
Yes, that's true. I'm about to make a breakthrough in my small experiment, but I'm still missing something important. I just keep getting carried away there. What did you say you want?
Where is your experiment?
The experiment is nowhere, just in my head. It's well, what?
No idea.
A thought experiment.
Right.
Yes, you see, I'm trying to determine the amount of energy that our monolith network needs for the reactor.
Reactor? What's that?
Oh, do you want to see the reactor? It's my greatest creation to date.
Really?
Follow me. I'll show you what we have achieved. This building and the one on the far side of the canyon form a circular focal point. We call it a reactor or a magical ring. The flows of magical energy converge beneath the bridge between the two buildings. Once the reactor starts running, it disrupts the equilibrium of the elements. The Titans don't like that at all, and they will give Tyrannus a wide berth in order to avoid the flow of energy. Fascinating, isn't it?
Right. Sounds complicated.
The lightning monoliths erected on Tyrannus accumulate the island's magical energy. They stand in a most favorable constellation for the energy flux. All we have to do is divert it to the crystals in our reactor. Easy.
I see. Impressive construction.
Indeed. However, we only managed to start up the reactor once, and that was only briefly. We quickly realized that we couldn't keep up the flow of energy for long. We simply need more magical power in order to keep the reactor operational. We need to reinforce the network with suitably large monolith stones.
What are you waiting for?
The monolith stones haven't reached their destination yet. I've been waiting for days to hear news that the stones have been installed.
You mean the stones need to be inserted into the lightning monoliths?
Oh, you have been paying attention. Yes, exactly.
About the monoliths. How many monolith stones do we need?
3 stones for 3 lightning monoliths. We've got 2 of them here on the island. Our old friend Difuego got one of them from us. A gnome named Kasim. But the little chap should have been back ages ago.
I think I can help you with the lightning monoliths.
Really? How?
I'll figure it out while I'm on the way.
That's true in theory, but the problem is, even if we have all the stones...
What then?
The monoliths are very far away, and they're surrounded by wild animals. Make sure you're well equipped if you head out there.
Thanks for the advice. You trusted a gnome with something as important as that?
Why not? They work alongside with us.
All right. Once again, for the deaf. Have you placed several shiny stones into the hands of a gnome?
Yes?
And now you expect him to willingly deliver them?
Yes.
I think you should leave matters to someone else.
But how? How are we supposed to find Kasim again?
What was a mage doing with someone like Governor Difuego?
We were once... how should I put it? Let's just say we were business partners. It was a long time ago, you must understand.
What happened?
Well, he supported our research, and in return, we supplied him all the crystals and minerals that we couldn't use from the mines around Caldera. It went well for quite some time, until the day that all the mages were banned from Caldera. We had just enough time to save our skins. In the end, we were able to save 2 monolith stones from the chaos. The third one remained on Caldera. I think the Inquisition soldiers gave it to Difuego.
About the monoliths. I found Kasim's monolith stones.
Ha! That means he really did hide them somewhere. Well, good that they're back now. They just have to be placed in the lightning monoliths. We must hurry, young man.
I brought Horus from Takarigura along with me.
I was worried that he might never return. And the stone?
We have the monolith stone.
Wonderful. The stone will do its job as soon as it's inserted correctly into a monolith. That's wonderful news. I knew Di Fuego still had the stone. How is old Governor Di Fuego anyway?
He's dead.
Oh, that's, where were we?
Who's the most powerful mage among you?
The Honorable Mage, Zacharias.
Right. And where is he?
He is with his research subject behind the reactor, on the other side of the Great Canyon in the northeast.
How do I get to meet Zacharias?
He's deeply engrossed in his research. He's most interested in the reactor. He needs its magical energy for his research project. As long as the reactor isn't working again, I fear that he's not going to see anyone.
I see. What can you offer?
Everything you need.
Anything to report?
Yes, sir, General.
Be on your guard, and don't let just anyone walk in here.
Yes, sir, General.
Lots of legs to rip off as soon as you're within reach. Spiders. Foul creatures really are everywhere. That was a tough fight. These foul creatures really are everywhere! Real plays, these insects. Lying on the ground now.
What are you doing around here? Get to work.
That's why I came here.
Well, what are you waiting for then? Just make yourself useful.
Is he always this fucking rude?
Yeah. Don't blame him. He's got a really shitty job here.
Hey, I'm still here.
What do you actually do here?
I make pigs like you work. I'm the boss around here. Everyone thinks they can just stroll into the mine and then disappear again. No way.
Why are you in such a bad mood?
Because we're going to miss our quota. These crystals are being mined in pieces. And what do they give me? A few lousy gnomes. So, will you help me now? Or are you just going to keep blathering on at me? I want someone to show these gnomes who's boss.
Which gnome needs my help?
Help? They need a kick in the backside. I don't know their names. I always confuse the stinkers anyway. I only know that there were 5 of them. Ask Faris if you want to know more.
Where has Faris got to?
Go into the mine and keep to the right. You'll find him there.
If I help you, I expect payment.
Of course you do. Everyone expects something here. But in order to get something, first you have to do something. Then I'll reward you.
Can you teach me something?
Only if you pay me. I don't do anything for free. I'd punch you for nothing, though.
Teach me something.
If you've got gold, I can teach you how to give someone a serious tongue lashing.
I don't have enough gold. I'll just check on the gnomes.
Good. Listen to what they have to say and deal with it. Report to me immediately when you're finished.
Yeah, leave it to me. What do you think about this place?
I'd call that ambitious. The plans of the esteemed mage gentleman are indeed very ambitious. You've got to admit that partial success has proved them right. I wonder how the project is going to proceed.
Faruko needs more crystals. He says you know about some guardians who are looking for crystals on other islands.
Yeah, right. You should find them and ask about their spoils.
Where can we find guardians looking for crystals?
Well, which islands can we reach by ship?
Takarigua, of course.
I searched as much of Takarigua as I could, but I couldn't find any crystal.
The Pirate's Den of Antigua.
Ramon's there. He actually should have been back a while ago. I hope the pirates didn't kill him.
The Iron Bay of Calidor.
That's where you'll find Cisco. He doesn't stop short of anything. It wouldn't surprise me if he robbed even a few graves on Calidor.
The tropical island of Keela.
Keela? Right. Leonard is there. He was babbling on about spider dens and a dense jungle. I wonder if he found anything.
Has anyone searched Tyrannus?
Of course. But who knows whether we found everything Tyrannus has to offer. That stuff's hard to find. We don't know where to look, so it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
How many islands do we have to comb?
I think we'll need to be patient with this. I'll let you know when we've found enough.
Interested in crystals?
Absolutely. Did you find some?
Maybe.
Listen, I'll give you some recompense in return. Whatever you need, you'll get.
Here, 1 crystal.
Excellent. And here's your reward.
Ooh.